there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. Yeah, let me just straighten this joint out here. Yeah, Unleashing the Wolf. And I think I might have did something. In fact, I know I did something on this a while ago, but I can't remember the title. I got so many videos and podcasts out there. Sometimes stuff just blend together. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of new people since then, so I might as well do something on the wolf again. You know what? Check it out, right? I was watching college basketball over the weekend, right? I mean, that's what I do. I watch football and I watch college basketball. I haven't got into college football. I don't know why. Maybe because my college didn't have a football team and I wasn't inclined to root for the University of Maryland coming up. That was the closest football team. Though I did root for the University of Miami back in the day when they were just some straight thugs. Yeah, say something about me. But that's part of the thing too. Because I was looking at a couple teams watching a game. And anybody who plays sports, I'm going to tell you the big difference in sports. It's often not really talent, believe it or not. It's not pure talent. Yeah, I mean, it's good. You can hit some shots and do all that stuff, but then you get another game, you can't hit shots. And then somebody put a little bit of defense on you, and that's it. The thing I look for in any sport, I don't care what it is, especially in a contact sport. Like, you don't see it as much in baseball because it's not a contact sport. But it's that person who got that extra, like, growl to them, like that wolf. Like that extra viciousness. Like, and I hate to say it, I know people got some issues with some thugs, but every team need about a couple thugs on it. I don't care what sport it is. Just some straight up, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make some shit happen. I'm gonna shoot a bow here and there. I'm gonna rebound with my elbows out. You kind of need that because they got kind of that confidence and they got like that energy. They just gonna go out there and do the damn thing no matter what. They ain't gonna give a fuck. They ain't gonna have any fear in them or anything. At least on the ball court. I know in real life somebody say, well, these thugs are punks. I'm talking about ball, man. Anyway, right? You kind of need that energy, but you do need that energy not just there, but also in life. You need to be the wolf. You need to have that edge. Like, one of the things that nice guys and players was described as is, you know, being that nice player. You know, you're still a good human being and shit, but you got enough of an edge. You got enough of a growl to you. You can, like, you know, show your fangs. You know what I'm saying? You can show your fangs. And that's a powerful, I'm going to tell you what, that's a powerful ass thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a powerful thing that you want to do. You want to, like, bring about, right? Yeah. I'm gonna need a new car soon. I like quiet cars, but this getting old. It's still running. But yeah, when I say quiet, I mean quiet. Like, I gotta, like, damn, is the engine on? Yeah. Shit. I need to donate to Uncle Rom so he can go get that car. All right. You know, I don't usually be asking, but Ron got to go in a car like this. Anyway, right? You know what? Everybody got to have that wolf. And I think that's a big problem with a lot of men. I mean, a lot of men will, you know, wonder what it is that the woman ain't getting. But a lot of times, that wolf is a man's kind of sexual energy. That wolf is what turns a woman on. It's just like with a woman. Let me use an example, because women already know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? They know. They be like, go ahead, Rom. Go ahead, Rom. Usually I be thumbing down your videos, but I'm going to thumb this one up, right? But imagine, like, a woman's energy is in her femininity, in her receptive nature. That's what really makes her sexy. That's why you can get a woman, she can have a pretty face, big breasts, you know, big butt dunk, all that shit, even has some sexy ass clothes on, perfume, and still not really sexy because she's defensive. She's not receptive to a man's energy. But, you know, as a woman is receptive, the energy in a man is assertive. And I don't mean like hounding the holler, but like hollering at her and all that, or even like approaching women. That ain't necessarily assertive, because a lot of dudes approach from a position of weakness anyway, like they nervous around it. I'm talking about like that pure, like, I'ma get it energy. Like, if you let me use a sports analogy, because I think a lot of men learn it there. It's that guy, if he's playing basketball, he gonna get that rebound no matter what, or he gonna make that shot no matter what. That's the kind of assertiveness. Or if he playing football or something, he gonna make that block. He gonna break that tackle. It's just that wild, pure energy. That's why I like I especially like a sport like football, right? Because a sport like football, you get in there and you just like you like, to quote the great Marshawn Lynch, right? You just got run through a motherfucker face. That type of energy and shit. But that type of energy it's very much encouraged on like the sports field. But you kind of need that energy to go through life, right? You gotta be that wolf to be an entrepreneur, or you gotta be a wolf just to ask for a raise. You gotta be a wolf when you deal with that woman, because I'm gonna tell you something with women, right? As much they appreciate the flowers, they appreciate the attention, they appreciate you listening to them, and they'll tell you that in articles and stuff, and even like dating advisors and stuff, they'll encourage some of that. Some of them, all of them don't, but some of them, right? Just if you look at it overall. But that one part that really get a woman is just that wolf, just that raw lust, where you just gonna be like, baby, I'm gonna tear your motherfucking shit up. I'm gonna take you against the wall and just da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That energy turn them on too, because it's just like receptiveness turn on a man. Like, fellas, think about it. When you meet a woman and she look halfway decent, but she receptive to your shit, and when I say decent, if she ugly and receptive, that ain't the same thing, but some of y'all don't give a fuck. But normally, like, say she like fairly attractive, above average. I'll just say above average. But she's also receptive. You talking to her, she laughing at your shit. That shit turn you on. But the equivalent in a man is a man who's aggressive. Like, when women talk about a confident man, I think that is a very misunderstood term. Part of that confidence is being aggressive and assertive. That type of guy who's going to say, this is what we're going to do. You look in the eye and say, I want you. You ever just look a woman in the eye and just say, I want you? No, I want you. And just tell her what's up. She'd be like, oh, he wants to, shit. But that's that energy, and it's like you say that with some force, some passion. You can say that to a woman, you like, come here. And shit, she'd be like, oh, ready to go buck on your dick right there, on the spot. And I've had women say that too. They'll say they want to feel that ooh. That's how they'll call it. They want to feel that jolt and shit. Women want the wolf in a man. They just can't take them anywhere with them. They can't go out and hang out and shit, because, that's one thing with a woman. That wolf like pop out at some weird place and shit, be trying to fight everybody. But if you can like manage that wolf, in fact, I say in my book, Meeting Attractive Women, I call it controlled ferocity. If you can just have that thing just bubbling underneath, that intensity, that does a lot for many women. And like, you don't even, if she can feel that shit, she getting wet. She don't even know why. I don't care. She could be the most hardcore feminist and she feeling that energy. That's part of the reason why a woman might go for a dude that look like a thug. Now, just to be clear, thugs don't necessarily have it. They just look like they got it, right? But it's the energy. You could be a Wall Street trader. They got the suit on, they all sophisticated, but they can still have that ferocity. An attorney can still have it. It's just aggressive energy, But it's focused. It's under the control of a man. It's like having a flamethrower. It's not just a fire out there. It's a flamethrower. It's that wolf. That's why a lot of times when I've had a lot of people over the years say, oh, you should have more subscribers. This back when I had like 200 subscribers, right? And people were like, oh, you should have some more and stuff. And I'm going to say now what I say then. I could get I can eventually go to 100,000 subscribers. I'm gonna still say the same thing. I want the wolves and not the sheep. And everybody got to have, that's one of those X factors that you really can't, you can try to tell somebody to develop it, and then I can tell you need to develop it, but ultimately you got to have something in you that just say, fuck that shit. And you'd be surprised if you hit women with that energy, like you get in a woman's face about some shit she did, or you tell a woman, you look her dead in the eye with that energy and say, baby, I want you right now. Man, they go crazy. Shit, it look like I'm at the gym to myself today. People, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, anyway, right. Y'all gotta unleash that wolf. That's gonna be a continuing thing, because a lot of times, that's really the difference, though. That's why you can get a guy who might be a suit and tie guy, everything he got on paper, but he don't have that wolf. I've actually met like professional dudes that women would consider handsome, tall, like that whole they look like an alpha male thing, but the women ain't feeling them. Then you get some dudes don't have half of that shit, but they got the wolf, and the women going crazy, right? So anyway, Ray, that's it for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.